Hello, welcome to my humble abode, my sanctuary. My home is your home. Mi casa es tu casa. My name is Diana David. It's my honor and my privilege to share with you several years of self-discovery, self-awareness, a lot of playing, a lot of moving around, a lot of self-love, and a lot of creating and recreating myself. This is Make Moves Transformations. Make Moves Transformations was developed over 20 years, 21 years now of research, development of the human psyche, what it means to be a human, what it means to be a spirit in a human form, and what is the meaning of life? What is this soul that they call us? And what is our purpose? Why are we here? Why did we come here? When I break it down, it really becomes a whole bunch of different stories coming through a book, coming through some guy at the top of a podium saying this is the way life is supposed to be. Also coming from inner voices that I've heard, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard in your waking moments or even most quietest moments of what life is all about. And sometimes even in the hardest, darkest moments, we either have a choice to live or a choice to let it all go. I was always curious about where do we go after we let this life go? And if there's something more out there, or if this life had a reason or a meaning for all of that. So if you've watched my TED Talks, Have the Balls to Follow Your Dreams, I always thought dreams were things that were so intangible and they were just wishes or ideas. Through just observing how my parents had seen something bigger for themselves, being born in a poor family in the Philippines, or not having a lot of resources, they really taught me the art of manifestation through dedication, through focused hard work, through loyalty, through consistency, and just being committed to life. So I thank my parents, Bert and Lena David, and I thank my brothers, Angel and Matthew David, who are definitely the opposite of me. Yet at the same time, we all have this very creative side of being able to dance and be artists and, be part of teams. And we were part of a Filipino dance group my dad created, as well as being engineers. So just as much as we can have all these ideas, but being able to make them manifest and be part of life, they've taught me how to be really clear about what I want and how to be really accurate about when things happen. So I've been in a really, what would you say, like deep pressure cooker for most of my life, and I've learned how to dance in it. And this is what Make Moves Transformation is all about, to be able to move through all of the dualities and formalities of life and find yourself at the end of the day. So that's what I say. We find our truth, we find our red ball. And when we find that center place of ourselves, that sweet spot of the things that you've loved, the things that those inner voices says, why don't you try this? And we actually bring it to surface and we make it real, like we actually create it. That actually becomes our contribution in life. It becomes something that we know that was unseeable, and then we make it seeable because we've gotten out of our own way, our limiting beliefs are like, that can't happen, into a process of seeing it become a dream come true. We can actually become our dreams come true. We can become our destiny, and being able to not only put your red ball out and then connect it with another person's red ball, you design your whole matrix of all the things that you love with other people, with the things that they love. And just imagine when people are living in their purpose, living on purpose, and living aligned to all the things that bring them joy. Their intuitive nature always is telling them, oh yeah, that feels good, keep following that. And we were all flowing together. That's when I say we have left that control matrix that we were born into, the idea of, this is the way you have to go to school, this is the only things you need to learn, this is how you have to be a human in this society, which is bred to work. And our education system bred us to be part of the Industrial Revolution, to become machines. And the more we worked, the more we were validating that system. Now, my belief is that we need to work less and play more. And playing is the most innate thing that any child, we've all been children before, uses in order to grow themselves, learn themselves, know their motor skills, know everything about them. And so what I encourage people is not only to move out of systems that have low vibration into higher vibrations, to manifest our vibration everywhere, move into different places. I encourage people to play, work less, play more, so that the more you know about yourself, the more clear you get on the things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, and that keeps you growing. Once you get your red ball, then you start to tap into this flow of love. I always say that there's always love. There's this field of love where we came from, and there's all ways of love. There's your way of love, my way of love, and there's ways of love of giving and also ways of love of receiving. So love is a beautiful field that we all look for. Every human, from a baby, from the minute they were born, they're love. Okay? We came from love. We were given the tool of forgetting that we were love. And then we use this life to find love and all our ways of love. And it's a giving and receiving cycle, which means whatever we give love to and we love doing it, it's actually the center of you, your own universe. It's your unique way of seeing the world. So we are given this opportunity to be able to see it one way as well as see it the other way. So as you can see, this crystal ball is love, okay? And sometimes you get partners that are so opposite from you. And why we give them love is that we want to see what it feels like on the other side. And that's what this life is all about. This life is all about seeing what's on the other side. Okay, we were given that gift of forgetting to learn how to forgive, forgiving more in this life. Otherwise, we're just going to be full cups, and when we jump into this life, we are full cups thinking like we know everything. So the gift of forgetting and also forgiving. Okay, forgiving gives you an opportunity to go to the other side. I forgive myself for not knowing, for giving you an opportunity for showing. And that's why life is here, to show us more that we hadn't explored before.